Today we are diving deep into the murky depths of history and mathematics way before zero came into picture. Yes, there was a time when there was no zero in the picture, and boy, did it get interesting.
We chase the thrill, with it every desire we meant to fulfill. Caught in a frenzy, we dance in this way. In the pursuit of more, we'll find our way. With every chase, in this endless race, in this game we'll play forever in a greedy way. In the hunger of the night we'll soar, our hearts screaming for something more. With every heat we'll lead astray, we'll dance forever in the freeway. Through the highs and lows we crave the rush. In the whispers of temptation we hush. Bound by desire we'll never.
Welcome to the world of mathematics. Today we embark on a journey through canals of time to explore mathematics before zero. Picture this: great civilization, great ancient times, brilliant minds, yet no single sight of zero. How did they cope up? Mathematics has been around for millennia. Today we are diving deep into the murky depths of history and mathematics way before zero came into picture. The Babylonians were rocking abacus around 2000 BCE. The Egyptians were busy and figuring out the area of a triangle. I mean, you know pyramids, right? The Greeks were busy moving things, and the Romans, they were just trying to make sense of the crazy numeral system. Let's start with Egyptians and Babylonians. These guys were pretty savvy. The Babylonians developed a base 60 system. Why 60? Because why not make it more complicated? Yeah, they used clay tablets for calculations. I mean, imagine doing a homework on a clay tablet. You make one mistake and then you have to do it all over again. Wow. Which, let's be honest, totally sounds like the worst possible way to handle missing numbers. Is that a blank spot or a really big number? And you guys talk about pressure? Egyptians meanwhile used hieroglyphs to represent numbers. They had symbols for 1, 10, 100, up to 1,000,000. And they could write some impressive long numbers. Try fitting that in a small piece of papyrus. Now the Greeks were the real overachievers of ancient maths. Pythagoras, Euclid, Archimedes, they gave us theorems, proofs, and a whole lot of geometry. Even flirted with the idea of infinity, but still no zero. They had this weird concept of nothingness, but there was no symbol for it. Behold the power of triangles. Don't ask me about zero. I've got nothing on that. And then came Romans, and their numerals were something else. Try multiplying this by this. Right. You know what I mean? It's like a real bad maths joke. Romans also used abacus for calculations, but let's agree, the numeral system was not ideal for complex maths. So let's just add XVII into XII. Sure, why not? Totally efficient. And for centuries, humanity wandered into mathematical darkness. Without zero, there were no place values, no simple calculations, and no calculus. Just endless scrolling of numbers and confusing gaps. But then things were about to take a drastic turn, and it all started with India. Ye mera India. Yes, it came from India in 5th century. So our story goes to ancient India now, the land of incredibly intellect and innovation. It was here around 5th century when the first time the concept of zero was documented. Aryabhat and Brahmagupta, two legendary Indians. The story begins in around 5th century AD In ancient India, concept of zero as a number was first recorded in the Bakshali manuscript. It was an ancient Indian mathematical textbook. However, the concept of zero in this context is attributed to the great Indian mathematician Brahmagupta. Brahmagupta, in his seminal work on Brahmashputra Siddhanta, written in 628 AD, find zero and its mathematical operations. He treated zero as a number and described rules for arithmetic operations involving zero, including the results of adding, subtracting, and multiplying by zero. Brahmagupta also acknowledged that dividing any number by zero yields infinity, a concept of the time that puzzled mathematicians for centuries. The Indian concept of zero was not just a number, but a philosophical and a cultural breakthrough. In Sanskrit, the zero means shunya, which translates into void or empty. This duality reflects the Indian philosophical idea of the universe emerging from nothingness, making zero a symbol for both nothing and potential. The journey of zero from India to the rest of the world is equally fascinating. By the 7th century AD, the concept of zero already started to make its own course through the West. Now here comes Leonardo of Pisa in our story, also known as Fibonacci. In 1202, Fibonacci introduced the Hindu numerical system to Europe through his book called Liber Abaci. This book showcased the advantages of using Indian numerical system, including zero, over the Roman numeral system, which had no concept of zero and was pretty complex for calculations. The adoption of zero in Europe was immediate. It did face resistance initially from the traditionalists, but gradually its utility in arithmetic and algebra became undeniable. By the 15th century, the concept of zero was firmly integrated into European mathematics, paving the way for advancements into science, engineering, and commerce. Today, zero is the cornerstone of the numerical system that we have. It was essential for calculus, physics, and economics at the time. And today, can you imagine physics without calculus? No Newton, no Einstein. Gee, thanks, zero. Fast forward to today, zeros everywhere. From the simplest mathematics to the most complex algorithms. In computers, the binary code is a series of ones and zeros. Without it, just imagine if there were no zeros, you wouldn't be watching this video on YouTube. Zero plays a crucial role in our daily lives and technological advancements. The story of zero is a testament to the incredible contribution of Indian scholars to the world of mathematics. It's a journey that spans over centuries and continents, transforming civilizations along the way. So next time, when you see a zero, remember its humble origins and the profound impact it has on the world as we know it today. From ancient India to your current smartphones, zero has come a long way, and that is the power of Shunya. Thanks for joining us on this numerical adventure. If you like our content, consider sharing, subscribing, and liking my channel, and stay tuned for more such content based on history, the world, India,